Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Guys, we have the new Roberto Carlos to check out. We're taking a look at someone who is 5'6", high work rates, left-footed, 5-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. It's actually going to be very good for us to try out this card in our team because we're going to be using a 4-3-2-1 formation where the left back's instruction is only on overlap, right? It's going to be a combination of stay back while attacking overlap as well as just overlap to see what he's like on the attack and the defense and all of that good stuff, right? So with Roberto Carlos in-game player traits, he's got long throw-in, power free kick, long shot taker, giant throw-in, as well as the outside foot shot trait. Gonna be honest with you guys, I don't think I got a single free kick, man. I think I got a free kick one time, but then I was reviewing somebody else who's an attacker, so it kind of made sense for me to do that. But I never really got an opportunity to do a free kick with Roberto Carlos in the team, right? Because, you know, you go through all the loans and all that kind of stuff. So you would mainly just go for the outside foot shot, which, to be fair, is actually pretty effective if you actually take those types of opportunities. But, you know, guys, there's certain things that for the player reviews, people want you to try out, but when you're playing serious FIFA, you don't really do those things that often, right? Like, I'm not really going to be in a situation where, you know, I'm in the left back position, and then if I'm playing serious FIFA, I'm going to pop in a long shot with Roberto Carlos. Like, I have to be like really far ahead in the lead to really go for those types of things, right? So testing out these types of cards in the attack and defense is just the general play style that you're going to go for, right? So with the in-game attributes on the card, we are going to be trying him out on the anchor chemistry style, right? So with the anchor chemistry style on Roberto Carlos, this is how he's going to look. Roberto Carlos. Ooh, is this not on Flippin? Roberto Carlos. Oh, it is. You have to specifically search for that one. Okay, so with Roberto Carlos, guys, we're going to be trying him out on the anchor chemistry style, right? So he's going to have 98 acceleration, 96 for sprint speed, good defensive stats, and then good physical stats. Defensive awareness is on the lower side, but he is working with a high defensive work rate. So we're going to see what that's going to be like in game. Shooting capabilities. If you do get into a goal scoring opportunity with this card, if you're using attacking oriented fullbacks, most of the times you won't really often find yourself in a goal scoring opportunity with the fullback, unless you're using like a 3-4-2-1 where your left mid actually gets involved in the attack, right? Like a get into the box or something. That would be the main way that you would use or try to find certain ways to actually score some opportunities with him. On an anchor, he's going to have 98 acceleration, 96 for sprint speed. Defensive stats will be where it's at, with physical stats being in the 90s area. Passing's in a good area. Dribbling will be experimenting with. I do feel a certain way with Roberto Carlos's dribbling in previous installments of the card, and I'm going to see if it's going to be like a similar situation with this card, right? But yeah, he does have that high work rate to work with, which is definitely very nice. Physical stats, again, in a good area. So a couple of very interesting variables to work with there. So all of that with a unique body type should be interesting to see how it kind of performs in game. So yeah, the way that we're going to be using him, like I said earlier, is going to be on that overlap instruction, playing in the fullback position, testing him out on the attack and defense, mostly the defensive stuff, because, you know, it's going to be the most important thing when it comes to most of the defensive plays with actual defenders. So yeah, we'll see what he's like. Hopefully he's a beast. Oh, you know I got that. You know I got that chase after, bro. Don't even worry about it. We'll pass off. If I got that flick off, I had the passing angle there. He was already making a crazy run. Roberto, give him a double. No. That track back was really fast, though. Oh, that was a bad mistake by me. Got it back, though. Little scoopity scoop. Good, Roberto. Oh, almost. Back was really fast there too. Roberto's got it. Pass it quick. Oh. Goalkeeper. Go Casillas. Better save me here too. Oh, nothing. Like that real quick. Little fake shot, pass back. Build the play slowly again. Bro, Del Piero, saucy, man. Saucy. Absolutely saucy. That whole build-up play was so sick to do with him. Thank you, Roberto. Good, Roberto. There we go. A little L trigger. There we go. Little fake shots. Pass it down. Nice. Oh, that could have been bad. There was a lot of like weird mechanics popping off there. We'll pass here, Casillas. We got it. The conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Oh, good block. I'm lucky that it went back to him though, but here we go. Here we go.
Played well in the last game, but they need to match that performance today. It should be a good game, this one.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors. Ederson stands between the posts. Oh, Derek, big moment here.
No, how? EA, why would you mess me up on such a good play like that? Oh my goodness, dude. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh man. Thank you, Roberto. No, you overcommitted for no reason. Thank you, Roberto. Now we're good. Oh, that passed by me though. I'll trigger. There we go. Our trigger merchants. Our trigger merchants. That's why you need full meta defenders. Our trigger merchants. Okay, guys. So final verdict on the Roberto Carlos, guys. Listen, I was playing serious FIFA. Okay, I was foot champs playing serious FIFA. If I'm playing serious FIFA, it doesn't really, like, I'm not really going to find myself in a situation where I'm going to want to take a long shot unless I'm like just, oh, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like if I have like an attacking oriented fullback and he ends up being around the general middle area and I can go for like an outside foot shot or something, sure. But that's more of a thing that I do if they are closer to that edge of the 18-yard box. Like the only way you're going to get that on a consistent basis for that shot is if you use inverted, but on overlap, I just want you to be the attacking oriented fullback that's going to offer that type of support for me. I think that's going to be the most important thing, right? So generally speaking with Roberto Carlos on an anchor chemistry style, the card is obviously really solid to use, especially if you end up packing him, right? Not necessarily a card to buy in my opinion. When it comes to the meta of FIFA, I do still prefer to use different types of left backs. For instance, the Theo Hernandez card being one of the top tier meta cards when it comes to the left back position, I think he's absolutely insane, right? I don't think Roberto Carlos is on that level. However, this card's still very, very solid. I think you guys saw from the gameplay animation choices, situations, that on a consistent basis, this card's AI actually saves me a lot, considering the fact that he's a 5'6" player with a unique body type. Normally with these types of cards, when they're this short, right, and it depends on who it is, because Conte also gets involved, but obviously you lack in the height and stuff, because height and physical is always a very important thing to work with in FIFA. But with this card on an anchor chemistry style, on a consistent basis, he would actually do very good defensive AI stuff for me, right? So again, if you were to pack this card and use him in your team, I still figure he would be very, very solid. The dribbling on the card, so having the skill moves is helpful to do like the moving scoop turn when you're in the fullback position. Sometimes the McGeady cancel depending on, you know, the pressure situation that people are putting up against you, because pressure tactics are absolutely insane. But the dribbling on the ball, it's funny because you notice the low parts of it when you're using him in game, even though he's a 5'6" player. Like, even though he's 5'6", he's not like super responsive on the left stick, right? Because of the dribbling stats that he has. The 80 agility, the 76 dribbling in particular with the 80 composure, those couple of things when it comes to his stats, those are actually noticeable in game. Like, he has like this weird kind of sway to his dribble when he's like actually just using like the regular left stick stuff, which again doesn't really matter too much because with fullbacks, I don't want to do that too much with them anyways, right? Like, I just want to pass and go as much as possible, and I want them to be as good as possible in the defensive areas too, which he did do on a consistent basis for me, which was surprising because of the height that the card has, right? So definitely a very solid card. Like I said, more to pack than to buy in my opinion. I could definitely see him going down in price a little bit more from what the card currently is. In regards to the chemistry styles, I think the anchor is definitely going to make the most sense. I could totally see people using this card in the left mid position, playing in that 3-back formation. Although I think the left stick dribbling could bother some people from time to time. But honestly, like when it comes to that left mid position, right mid position, depending on this format of your 3-back formation, most of these guys are just to attack and defend as much as possible. Those guys, when they do get involved inside the 18-yard box, it's when they have like that get into the box with a cross, and then they have to hit like a volley or something, right? So it just depends on how you format the card, because listen, this isn't the only way for you to use them. Technically speaking, a lot of people might just give them like a hunter chemistry style and use them as one of the 3 center mids, you know, playing him in that left center mid area to be the type of card that can attack and defend. I wouldn't put it past people to do that with him as well. It's definitely a possibility, but with him being a left back, left wing back, the only way that I would see that happening is if one of your midfielders is transferred over to the defensive position. So I still feel like his original position is going to be the actual area that you use him in, or you just rotate him into that left mid area because you have a right back that is competent enough at playing in the center back area if you switch to a 3-back, right? So, or you have like a lot of midfielders that have a medium high and then you put him as a center back. So there's a lot of things you would have to do to play him in a different type of way. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, it's all about defensive animations. He did a pretty solid job considering the height that he had. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video today. I'll catch you guys for next one. Peace out, dudes. I'm sorry about not doing the free kicks and stuff, but with the loans and stuff, I have to get like the other attackers. Again, when I'm playing regular FIFA, I don't even get myself into that situation, which is what you would normally experience anyways, right? So yeah, I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.